Well, welcome to the channel and new video. Right, so first of all, I'd just like to say Happy New Year. I'm out of Austin today, and we're actually on the part 2 of the branch line that went off from Leamington Spa to Weedon. So this is, we're at the viaduct at the moment in Long Itchington. So basically we're going to take a look down here. We're not going to go over to the cement works, which is over in the background, and then we're going to take a walk along the old track bed, which is now a lovely cycle route, and see what we can find. So yeah, at the moment weather's okay, a little bit windy. We're not going to do any drone flying today, so we've got a lovely little tunnel behind us, so we're going to have a look at that in a minute. And this is a viaduct behind me now, and we've got a bridge here, so we're going, this is a canal, the Grand Union Canal that runs just behind me, so we're going to have a look at that as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. So this is part 2 from the last video. Okay, so at the moment we're on top of the viaduct, and hopefully I'm going to try and get down the side just so you can see it from down below. I'm sure Austin will find a route. And I think that's the end of the cycle route. It doesn't really go anywhere beyond there. I'm not too sure if we can get down. No. Let's try this side. There we go, there's a bit of a path here. So we've got the river down below. Yeah, it's a bit steep. Yeah, you can see, give you an idea of what this bridge is. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arch viaduct. Yeah, it's lovely. In pretty good shape. Obviously it's been looked after because now it's becoming a cycle route. Right, should we go up to the next one, Austin? Okay, so heading back down this way would have been towards Weedon. So there is a bit of a trackway down there which probably comes to a dead end because you've got the main road just before the cement works. So the cement works, you can just see the chimney there in the background. But today we're taking a walk back down this way. We're not going to go as far as on the last video you saw, the which I only just realised actually from a couple of comments on the last video that it was called a Morton Junction, or Martin Junction. I think it's Morton Junction. So obviously the trains come from over in that direction from Rugby. The track bed was used up till 1986 as almost like a shunt and a back up into this. Well, they used to do a turn around and come down to the cement works, which ran up until 1986. So yeah, this is pretty good. It's not going to get too muddy today, which is nice because now they've turned it into a cycle route. I think I'll come back here in the summer and cycle it. It should be quite good. So this next bridge that we're coming up to, it should be the Grand Union Canal. So we'll just have a quick walk down the side here and have a quick look. Austin, should we go this way? Go on, you go first. Oh, a bit of a steep bank. Just go and have a quick look. So yeah, this is the canal. That's a nice little steel girder bridge. Number bridge 26. That's the canal going off into Long Itchington. Don't you dare jump in, Austin. So yeah, it's a nice little bridge. Alright, let's get back onto the top. Alright, so we're back up on the top of the bridge that went over the canal. You can just see where the centre steel girder is. So we just had the track bed at one time here and here, so it would have been a long time ago 2 tracks, and it's just taken up and made into a single track after the 60s or whenever it closed for passenger. Yeah, I think they put a little bit of effort into restoring some of this, because obviously some of the, well, not restoring, but a lot of the brickwork's been patched up. Yeah, there we go, it's a nice little bridge. So we're going to head this direction, which is going towards the Merton Junction, which would probably be a couple of miles, I would have thought, from here. So we're not going to go all the way, but we'll see what we can find. So we're going to have a look at this next tunnel. Well, it's a little tunnel bridge, so let's go and have a look. Right, okay, I think this has just been modernised in some form. Looks like some sort of metal sheeting, gill, you know, well, it looks like it's definitely metal, yeah. So this would have carried the Bascot Road above. Would have thought at some point that would have been another kind of bridge here. Okay, so let's carry on down this way, see how far we get. So if you ever get a chance to come out this way, yeah, it's definitely worth the walk. It's quite nice, and you can even bring your bike if you want to, because it is a cycle route. It's not officially opened all the way yet, because HS2 is going through at the other end, and a couple of bridges are not even in place. I think they've got to build a couple of bridges. So what's this little platform? So there we go, that's one of the signposts. Leamington, Off Church, Long Itchington. Bascot is just the little village next door to Long Itchington. They probably just made this so you can mount your pony or your horse if you come down here. Come on then, you. So dotted along this cycle path of the old track bed is the odd occasional wildlife protection sort of thing. They're doing this obviously for frogs. A few pallets, a few sticks and grass, somewhere for them to live. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So where we are now is on a bit of an embankment. You can probably just see down there the field. So yeah, I'd say we're about 20 foot up on an embankment. There's bound to be something else we can spot along here, because when they laid this tarmac, they must have sort of cleared a lot of stuff onto the edges. You can see it, look, all the old ash and freight. Ah, what we've got here, look, we've got a marker post. This is an old original feature. There, quarter mile. Nice little touch. Right, so we're not far off of coming up to the next bridge. While I'm walking along, I'm just like scanning into the side, see if there's anything I can spot. Austin, having a good look too. Hey, little boy. So yeah, you can see the odd occasional bird box in the trees, which is a nice little touch. And as you can see here, we've got a bench on our right. Nice little spot to stop and rest your legs if you're an old fart like me. Lias Line Greenway. I'll tell you what would have been nice if they made that out of railway sleepers. I can see what they've tried to do here. It's not far off the same sort of thing. It might have actually been railway sleepers and just sanded down and planed down, because you can just make out the holes here. Whether that means they were railway sleepers, I don't know. But yeah, that's quite a nice touch. Alright, so here's our next overbridge, and down below we've got ourselves a river. So it's not a road. I'm not going to go down there. It looks pretty flooded at the moment. Yeah. So now we're definitely heading out into the sticks. No farms or buildings around us at the moment. Well, actually there's a farm just there. But yeah, very quiet. So has that got a bridge number? Whether that means that's bridge 60. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it is. So yeah, these are definitely pony mountain blocks, obviously to get on and off the horse. So they must encourage horse riders down here as well, not just cyclists. So yeah, this is the next bridge. So bridge number 61, carrying another river underneath it. And what looks like just up here is some crossing gates. So we'll go as far as that. We can't get down the side of this bridge. Obviously they fenced it off a bit, so we'll leave that for now. I'll just take a walk down to this lovely crossing gate they've made into which looks like an old railway crossing gate. So yeah, it's been a bit of a different one today, because obviously it's now a cycle route, so you know, there's not many hidden gems like I'm used to going out and looking along old railway lines and finding things of interest. I mean, it's been pretty much cleared, so yeah, it's definitely the way forward, making our old railway lines into cycle routes. So we're just going to finish up at this gate and we'll call it a day and then walk back. Come on. There you go. Well, these gates are staggered, so it makes it look like it's a crossing, but it's not. That's good, isn't it? So they've obviously made this because it's a cycle route and we've got a public footpath running across. Obviously if any cyclists come down, they've got to weave through here rather than going flat out and knocking people over. So yeah, that's a nice little touch there. So yeah, I mean, obviously this cycle route goes off all the way to Merton Junction. So what we'll do now, we'll just end here, won't we, Austin? Yeah, we'll end here, shall we? And appreciate you watching again. So what we'll do is we'll do part 3. I'm going to head over to I might do it today, I don't know, see what time I've got. I'm going to do part 3, which is back down the other way again and cross HS2 and see how far we get along there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye.